Okay, I think we're here. Is the place rare?
Yes. After so many ponies got stolen their magic by Sunset Shimmer, the least thing Princess Luna could do was create a treatment center for the victims. Though you are correct in assuming that this really only then got sanctioned proper once Sakura was among those two.
Well, that shakes out. Why should you rush to do something for the lowlife, but when it's a fellow princess who's affected by it, then it's actually important?
I still find it a little questionable that it just went and claimed a public gym hall for this infirmary. I mean, sure, it's convenient with the space, but why have them all sleep there as well when there are so many houses in Candela just empty?
Empty they might be, Pinky, but that does not mean they don't belong to any pony.
Yeah, right. Probably some fucking real estate assholes who don't do shit with them houses other than buying them and taking them away from folks that need them.
Now, they're not doing nothing with them. They're speculating.
And that's supposed to be an argument for them.
Of course. It's like with a lion in the wild.
What?
Well, when a lion is lurking in the grass for a gazelle to come by, then it's speculating too. And you're not going to tell me that a predator waiting for its prey isn't doing anything justified.
First of all, lions aren't lurkers, they're hunters, and they do so in packs. They don't wait for their prey to come to them. They go out to find a herd and pick the best kill.
Fine, and forget the lion, but what about the wolves?
Basically the same.
Okay, then an anteater, what do I know? My point stands regardless.
It really doesn't. You shouldn't try to use animal metaphors when you obviously don't know shit about them.
I find it ironic, however, that every single animal she wanted to pick was a predator. You know, just to really highlight the predator in nature of that speculating business.
That was hardly the reason. Lions are simply the kings of animals. And speculators, like it or not, are the kings of real estate.
Guys, can we stop with the fucking animals? We here to find out more about the attacks of Sunset Shimmer.
All right, easy there, darling. No need to get all emotional. We're going in all right.
Ah, perfect. Just the zebra we should talk to first. Hey there, Sakura. How's it going?
Well, given my circumstances, I'm doing fine, I'd say. But that doesn't, however, mean that I'm doing okay. Without my magic, I just feel empty inside. It's like I lost a part of me, as if inside, I died.
Well, at least it's still got them rhymes going for you. You calling me insensitive, but I was kinda hoping you were gonna stop doing that now.
Where should I? What do rhymes have to do with magic? No sorcery is in the way I order my words. It is simply my pick.
Okay, then enough of that. We're here because we were hoping you could maybe tell us something about what happened to you. We know you lost your magic and that it was Sunset Shimmer, but how did she do that? Because thinking about it, we never really did find out what exactly it is she does, just that she can somehow take some Pony Elsa's magic away.
Yeah, it's real nice of Twilight that she proved to be so helpful to us.
I agree. She could have maybe shared more information than she did, but we gotta understand the space of mind she's in right now. So anyway, is there anything you can tell us?
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm afraid there is not. When I lost my magic, I was taken by surprise by, I'm not really sure what. Sunset Shimmer snuck up to me and struck me down from behind. And as I lay on the floor, my magic slowly declined.
I see. Well, that's a shame. We really could have used some info. Now Sunset Shimmer's got the magic of 2 princesses.
Though I feel like Sakura could have really been avoided. Looking back, I think it wasn't all that smart to print a news article for Aunt of Equestria to read that she's now an Alicon princess while there's a magic-stealing human on the loose who already did successfully steal a princess's magic before. That basically just painted a target on her.
What I am, however, wondering is, how did Sunset Shimmer even get to you, Sakura? Weren't you being protected by the Royal Guard?
No, for the attack did not occur in Canterlot. Instead, I was ambushed at home just as I had the door unlocked.
What? So you didn't actually stay in the castle? But But you're a princess now. Why the fuck would you still go back to that muddy old shack?
Because this muddy old shack is my home. And despite my new title, I never forget where I came from.
Still, didn't you, have any guys with you?
No, there was no need for them, nor was it to be. The Everfree Forest, as you know, has for years been home to me. Yet anyone else who does not belong there, the forest attacks without reason or care.
She's got a point, y'all. The Everfree Forest's always kind of been this strange collective organism that's totally unnatural. So what you're saying is any god's place at your shack would have been attacked by the forest, as well as any other intruder.
Correct, that is just what I mean. For years, the only protection I needed it's been.
Well, apparently this time it wasn't enough. How could Sunset Shimmer get to you if the forest should have been hostile towards her?
Maybe it had something to do with Twilight's magic. I mean, one would assume that this also implies her element of harmony. And given the fact that those elements originated from a tree inside the forest, it's not a far stretch to assume that the forest recognizes this magic as part of its own. And with Sunset Shimmer possessing that magic, maybe that energy made the forest think she was her. Or maybe that short time Sunset Shimmer was hiding there 100 sketches ago was enough to make the forest accept her. What do I know?
Either sounds good enough for me. Anyway, thanks, Decora, for telling us everything you could. Even if it ain't really helped us at all.
And, sorry for what happened to you. Going from how Twilight was acting, it can't be a nice feeling losing your magic like that.
It is not, I can assure you that. I was so happy at what I finally had. From the beginning of the sketches, being a princess was my dream. And then it became true. Or at least as it would seem.
Can I, by the way, remark how interesting it is that she remained an alicorn despite losing her magic?
So, Twilight did too.
Yeah, but she was... Right, she wasn't always an alicorn.
Alrighty, we ain't gonna bother the animals, Decora. All the best to you.
Great, and now what do we do?
Maybe I can help you.
With the sunburst? You're here too?
So y'all lost your magic as well. How'd that happen?
Well, that's sort of a long story. But one you should nonetheless hear because I think I might be able to tell you something.
About Sunset Shimmer, you mean? Like what?
For example, how exactly Sunset Shimmer steals the magic. And how all of that came to be to begin with. Well, I'm afraid I have to confess that I sorta helped her with all this.
What? What do you mean by that?
You see, she came to me after breaking free from a stone prison and asked me for shelter. And if she could access my tool shed. And I let her stay.
You what?
I mean, she asked me nicely. What was I supposed to do? She stayed there a few days, and over the course of those, she built this little round talisman device.
Talisman?
Yeah, some sort of little disc that's able to track and absorb magic.
You mean it's the same one that Sartwa used in friendship games?
Yeah. With it, she is able to suck the magic straight out of a pony and store it inside, for her to use it at will.
I guess that checks out. If I recall correct, the human sunset, Pony's human sunset, the evil one is stealing the magic. She even built that device once before, so it does make sense that she'd be able to do it again, especially when given the tools. So what happened then? You let Sunset stay with her, and as a thanks she went and stole your magic?
Not exactly. You see, by now I realized my mistake, but back then I didn't, and when she wanted to test it, I sort of volunteered myself. You gotta understand, it was really exciting from a science point of view. I mean, a device that steals magic. And on that note, it was also quite fascinating. She wasn't just able to suck out my magic, after that she was able to use it herself. She literally could just do anything that I could do with magic.
What, you mean like floaty kinesis and stuff?
Floaty? And yeah, basically.
Oh, fuck me, and she's got Twilight's magic. Y'all don't even realize what this means? Twilight's like the fucking chosen one, like she was so powerful that in this series she could do anything even remotely plausible. And that means now Sunset Shimmer can as well.
Ah, man, so not only can she use floaty-kinesis, but also floaty-portation, or floaty-lasers, or floaty...
Say floaty again one more time and it's your death sentence.
Floaty pussy. She can mainly speak to anyone who's floating.
Shut up, Pinky. I just realized. If Sunset's been able to teleport ever since taking Twi's magic, then of course no one's gonna find her. That explains how she can always avoid getting seen traveling and seemingly can go from one end of Equestria to the next between two sketches.
What I still find unbelievable, however, is the fact that you literally allowed Sunset Shimmer to steal your magic, Sunburst. Why on Equestria's Earth would you do that?
Well, Come on, what else was I supposed to do? I couldn't not help her.
Why?
Well, you see, because Sunset Shimmer is my, Did you ever play BioShock Infinite?
What? What does that have to do with anything?
Everything! Sunset Shimmer is my constant and variable.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
She's my little test twin or something. I mean, come on, it's obvious. Why else do we look so much alike?
Lutece twin? How the fuck can she be a Lutece twin if she was born here in Equestria too?
Well, who said that I was?
Sunburst.
No, just think about it. Maybe I was just like Elizabeth and brought here through a tear from another world.
Just stop, okay? Seriously, your obsession with that fucking game ain't normal anymore. The ending wasn't as brilliant as y'all always saying. It was nice, but it ain't the end-all be-all.
Yes, it was. It was the best plot twist of any game ever. You just hate it because it's too profound for you. The meaning of that scene just went right above your head. You do need a pretty high IQ to understand it, though, just like the jokes in Rick and Morty. Constants and variables, my friends. Constants and variables.
Okay, so I guess we're not getting anything useful out of him anymore. A pity, but at least we found out something. Now we know how Sunset Shimmer's doing it.
Yeah, but that still doesn't help us find her. And that means she can just keep on stealing magic.
Hey, wait a minute. I get something else for you. Something other than BioShock, actually.
Really? What?
I forget to mention, that talisman device sends out a unique energy signal that can be tracked with a special compass. Of which I happen to have one around in my tool shed.
So you mean you got a compass with which we can find Sunset Shimmer? Can we have that?
Sure, like I said, it's in my shed. The door should be open.
Hey, awesome! So this visit did pay off after all. Wouldn't have guessed it.
Oh, just one more thing, Sunburst, out of sheer principle. It's called BioShock Infinite, not Infinite.
What?